Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another crypto trading news and analysis video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum crypto prices, crypto markets in general, some news about NFTs, and also we do a little segment about investing and trading shitcoins. So if you're excited, buckle up and get ready for it. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Alex and I help people learn, adopt, and master cryptocurrencies and NFTs. So, with that being said, buckle up, sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's make some money. Okay guys, right now we're looking at Bitcoin USDT 1 hour chart, and as you see, for the past 3 days essentially there was not much movement in Bitcoin price in general. Price was ranging between the resistance area of 17,130 40-ish level, and it attempted to break through it a couple of times actually, around here, tried here, also bounced from this area quite strongly, and now it's again bouncing off this area. So what can we expect from this price movement? Well, we see that 200-hour moving average is coming into, so it's quite likely that price might come into this moving average and get some selling pressure from this. So we're still looking at some potential short orders for Bitcoin, and of course, as you see from these indicators, once they get into the overbought category, that could indicate a very good entry for a short trade on Bitcoin. So that's essentially what we're waiting. We still need to have the confirmation before entering the price, but we do have this bearish sentiment. Also, from the last video, as you saw, we had this triangle on Bitcoin chart, and it did kind of slowly broke through downwards and reached our target area of around 15,850. So it was quite slow, boring, but pretty much textbook trade for you to trade. So it depends on where you put your stop loss, or either did you exit this trade or not. You might have taken some profits or at least not lost any money, which is always great. So that's what we see on Bitcoin chart. Now let's take a closer look at Ethereum. And from Ethereum, we can identify pretty much the same price. We didn't have as a strong drop from this triangle as with Bitcoin, so ideally it should be at break even on this trade and out of this trade as of right now. Also, we have this resistance area and moving the average coming into here. So what we should expect to see is price trying to get to this resistance area, and then again bouncing back and targeting this area of 1,178 or the previous low of 10,090. So we do still have this bearish sentiment, and while the price is still trading in this quite tight range, not very usual for cryptocurrencies, we do need to wait for the breakout, and usually this slow time of trading leads to a strong breakout. So wait and see, and most of the time some news coexist at the same time with the price analysis, so it's very interesting to see how that works together and how you predict certain price movements and even news that you couldn't predict from the price movement itself, just from that. But let's not get too much into metaphysical stuff, and let's continue on. Now we're looking at CoinMarketCap. Just quick overview of other top cryptocurrencies, and as you see, pretty much none of these currencies doing any much of strong movements, staying at around the same level. So we are in this area where we need to wait and see what the price is going to do next. And yeah, like I've said, this leads to some strong moves either upward or downward, and we have to wait and see what will happen next. Now, some news on Cointelegraph. Nike is launching its own platform for NFTs and trading. So that's exciting news, and we see that they're going to launch their first NFT collection next year and devoted to growing and the platform and the user base. So that's great news. As myself, as the NFT platform creator, I see that as a good potential and a good indication of where the NFT technology is going, and it's not going anywhere. Of course, prices were too inflated and too hyped up because there was not much of utility in trading dog pictures and ape pictures and some pixels. But NFTs do have that and do have tremendous potential. So we just need to wait for the technology to catch up, and articles like these indicate exactly that technology and the mainstream is trying to catch up with actual usability and utility that you can get from NFTs and also cryptocurrencies. And finally, right now, let's take a look at this shitcoin called Doge9. So I found this shitcoin from various Telegram groups, and it did grow quite a lot from the launch price. It did pretty much 4x. Now it's tapering off, but what we see in the community in the Telegram group is that the team is strong, is very well known and respected in the shitcoin community. It's funny to say that, but that's how it is. And so they're slowly building up their user base and their community, and they have this coin launched with the idea that Dogecoin will be 9 years old soon in the beginning of December. And to celebrate that, they launched this token. It rewards with Dogecoin cryptocurrency on the Binance Smart Chain, and it seems to have good potential. So I'm looking into that, buying very, very slow amounts because, like I've said, trading shitcoins is extremely risky. So it's like, not like gambling, but it's more like playing poker. So you know the rules, you know the winning combinations. You're not always going to win because someone will have better cards than you, but as long as you follow your rules, you're going to succeed. And with shitcoins, you can do a lot more. And we've seen even in this terrible bear market, some coins do 100x, sometimes in a span of 1 day or 48 hours. So there's a lot of incredible potential. So I'm going to be talking about that and investing strategy into these coins. And so just for today, I just want to let you know that one of the key things is to have developers that are well known and well trusted by the community. So you always have to do your own research. Do not be a crypto ape, so-called, and do not buy just random coins that you see online, because that's gambling. That's like blowing all in while you play poker on every hand you get. While investing into that, you have to follow certain rules, and one of those rules is having that trustworthy developers. So token might not succeed, but if you have a developer that is well known, at least you can be pretty much sure that they're not going to steal the money and run away, because that will impact their reputation, and that's not good for the long term. So that's one of the lessons to learn. I'll be talking more about that and maybe launch a separate video on the shitcoin investing and how to make money with that. But like I've said, talking about this coin, and it's not a paid advertisement or nothing, just my observations and analysis. The developers of this coin have done coins that did incredibly well. They did $50,000 to $700,000 market caps, so that means 20 to 100, 700, sometimes even profits on the coins. And most of the coins, you have to keep in mind, do not last a very long time, so they will die out eventually. So the key here is to enter at a low price and to exit these trades before anyone else, because as you know, trading and investing is a player versus player game, and so there cannot be two winners. Mostly the goal here is to be the other guy, plain and simple. If you're building a business, if you're creating a real value, building a house, for example, you build a value for everyone to benefit. You do the work, you get the money, someone else gets to live in there. When you're investing, you're trading against other people, so for you to win, somebody else has to lose. And that's the key, and you have to accept that fact if you want to be successful in this game. So we're looking into this. If this continues to have strong moves upwards, that could indicate a good potential. Of course, there's always a chance that even with the great team, it will die down and nothing will come from it. But like I've said, you have to look and see at many different indicators. And from what we saw, the community there is growing and they're still working, they're still trying, and they have about a month to make this happen. So just put in a couple of dollars and see where that takes you. And if that takes you quite a lot, that's pretty fun. So with that being said, thanks for watching. That's it for today's video. Make sure to join our Telegram group. Make sure to like this video, share it so more people can learn about cryptocurrencies and join the community on Telegram. Follow me on social media. And with that being said, thanks for watching and talk to you next time.